If you're comparing eXp Realty and Keller Williams, you're already asking a great question. Both companies have helped agents build incredible careers, but what's changing today is the model and how that model affects your business, your income, and your future. I'm Wade Perry of the Perry Properties Group, and today we're going to break it all down. Commission splits, fees, support, ownership, and passive income. I've been in this industry now for 20 years. I've been a managing broker for 5 of those years. During that time, I studied all the models that are out there. You name it, I saw it. I had to recruit against it. I competed against it. And I'm not here to bash either side. I'm here to help you find your best fit. And I bring that up because there's one thing that rings true. There is no best brokerage, period. I don't care what somebody tells you. There is not a single best brokerage in the industry. However, there is a best brokerage for you and your business. So, with that as backdrop, let's dive in. Let's start with commission splits because, well, quite frankly, that's where everybody likes to start. The split. At KW, you typically have a 70-30 split until you cap. Most offices have a cap of $18,000. After you cap, you go to 100% commission. But you still pay a 6% royalty fee to KW International on every single deal after you cap up to $3,000 per year. At eXp, it starts at an 80-20 split. So your paychecks are going to be a little bigger up front. Your cap is $16,000, so you cap sooner. And after you cap, you keep 100% of your commission. No royalty fees, no franchise fees, no desk fees, no hidden cuts. Here's a real life example. I have a friend named Sarah. She capped at KW for years, and she still paid $3,000 a year in royalties. After 10 years, she had given KW an extra $30,000. She made the move to eXp a couple years ago, and she got to keep that $3,000 a year, and she got to pay off her car early. Talk about an added bonus. The takeaway, wherever you are, whatever brokerage you're at, if they have a cap, make sure you know what your post-cap costs are. Read the fine print. Make sure you understand it, because it adds up, especially over 3, 5, 10 years. Next, let's talk about training and support. Who gives you the best edge? Well, at Keller Williams, they have world-class training, and that's been their reputation for years. They have programs like Bold, Ignite, and MAPS. They're all excellent, but many of them do come at additional cost. And in-person classes are great. However, they are limited to when and where they happen. At eXp, the training is 100% virtual, and it's available every day. In fact, there are over 80 live classes every single week inside of eXp World. 80 a week. It's a lot. And one of the best parts at eXp is that top producers, which are known as icon agents, they're the ones that are teaching the classes. They're teaching what's working right now. They're sharing their playbooks, their script books, all of their nuggets. They just give it away for free. It's pretty fantastic. There's no travel and there's no extra cost. It's all there. So here's a real example. When COVID hit, many in-office trainings stopped overnight. At eXp, well, agents didn't skip a beat because they have live virtual training and it was happening every single day. The takeaway is that if you really need to be in person and you're okay with a specific schedule where you have to be at the office for that training, great. KW, good option. But if you would rather prioritize access and be able to get to this training and all of these great nuggets, either on your phone, an iPad, a laptop, you can pick it up anywhere. Heck, last year I watched a class on an iPad while I was on a road trip and my wife was driving the car. It was great. Next, let's talk about cloud-based versus office-based. Where's the future? Well, Keller Williams is very office-focused. You have a market center, also you'd call it a physical office space, and in-person broker support. If you're the type of person that needs a physical office to go to with all of your KW agents around you and you need that in-person energy, well, KW is a great place for you. At eXp, it is a completely cloud-based company. There are no brick and mortar offices. You do have broker support, classes, contracts are all available right from your laptop or your phone or your iPad in real time. I don't have to go to the office or call the office and leave a message. I just log into eXp World and it's all right there at a number of mouse clicks, live talking to somebody. And if you do need a physical office outside of your home, we do have a free membership at Regus Office Spaces, and they're located all over the country. So when it comes to all of the training and support, at eXp, there's no commuting, there's no desk fees, and there's support wherever you are at a couple of mouse clicks. At KW, well, you've got an office, and if you like going to an office and you like seeing people in person, great. Here's a real example. I have a friend, his name is John. Took John somewhere between 20 and 30 minutes to get to the office. He was losing 6 hours a week driving back and forth to his KW office. At eXp, he works from home or he works from coffee shops, or sometimes he just posted up in his car. Sometimes he's at a park. Well, he got to use those 6 hours a week, which, by the way, is 24 hours in a month, and that's over 300 hours for a year. And he used those any way he wanted. Writing contracts, networking, building his pipeline, working on his business, or maybe just going out for an afternoon paddleboard in the summer. The takeaway, you get to save time not commuting to an office. Let's talk about number 4, ownership, building wealth, not just commission checks. Keller Williams, they do not have company stock for their agents, but they do have a profit sharing program that helps grow the market center. And it's paid out of profits, which come after expenses. At eXp, agents earn stock for certain milestones. Basically, the things you're doing anyway, eXp gives you company stock. For instance, you get company stock after your first transaction every year. You get stock every year after you cap. You get stock if another agent comes over to eXp and they put your name down as the person who attracted them. And you can even buy stock at a discount through your commissions. All of that is real sellable equity. It's a path to wealth, and it's not just a commission check. Here's an example. A teammate of mine at eXp earned $16,000 in stock in a single year, basically for capping. Hit their cap, became an icon, and earned $16,000 in stock, and has done so every single year. Well, in essence, that $16,000 in stock is offsetting the $16,000 that this agent paid in split. In essence, at eXp, you're getting that $16,000 back. At KW, the comparable profit share was a small quarterly check. And the bottom line is profits come after expenses, revenues come before expenses. The takeaway, commissions equal income, equity equals wealth. There's a big difference. So if you're looking at KW or you're looking at eXp, make sure you understand the difference between revenue share and profit share. I would also urge you, if you're looking at KW, to ask the managing broker to show you the history of profit sharing in that particular office. I bring that up because I actually know of an office where the managing broker took agents from the office and added them to his team. He then made a percentage of split off of those agents' transactions, so he made a lot of money. However, by removing those agents from the office and putting them on his team, the office went from posting a profit to posting a loss. So make sure that when you talk to a KW managing broker, ask them to show you the history of profit sharing in that office. And, the lion's share of KW offices run it the right way and provide profits to the agents. But I know of one where that was really not a good deal. So you want to make sure you ask. Let's talk about revenue share and profit share a little bit more. You earn a percentage of office profit when you're at KW after expenses. At eXp, you earn it on revenue, which comes before expenses. It's a big difference. So what does that mean to you in real money? There's an agent I know named Ben. He recruited 5 agents at KW, and he earned about $1,500 per year in profit sharing. When he moved to eXp, those same 5 agents came with him, and he earned $6,000 per year in revenue share checks. Not stock, checks. It's not about recruiting. It's about leadership. It's about helping agents find the right fit and being fairly rewarded for that impact. I like to say I've never recruited an agent to eXp, but I've had a lot of agents call me and ask me about it. And I sit down with them and I tell them the truth. Some come, some don't. It's okay. But I've never once asked an agent to join me. So here's the takeaway. Know the math before you make a decision. Ask to see the actual numbers. So where does that leave us? Keller Williams is an incredible company. There are thousands of incredibly successful agents there who build great lives, make great money. And if you like the structure of a physical office and you thrive on in-person energy, Keller Williams is probably the right place for you. But if you want more commissions in your pocket, the flexibility to work from anywhere, ownership opportunities through stock, daily training from top producers, and a real shot at passive income, well, eXp could change your life. I know it changed mine. Oh, one other little thing. eXp provided us with health care. That's right, health care. Saved my family $16,000 in the first year alone. Game changer. So back to the beginning. I said at the very start, there is no one best brokerage, not even eXp. But there is a best brokerage for you, your goals, and your dreams. So if you're curious about eXp and you'd like to learn more, send me a message. We'll get together, we'll have a chat, agent to agent, no pressure. Like I said, I've never asked an agent to join me, not one. But I will sit down and I'll listen to your business, I'll listen to your dreams and goals, I'll share with you the resources, the tools that eXp makes available, and you can decide whether or not they're a good fit for you. So, if you like this content, hit the like button, will you? And by the way, be sure to hit the subscribe button because I'll be putting up more videos like this in the future. And if you drop me a question in the comment, I will answer in my own voice, not AI. I will be the one to answer. Sound good? This is Wade Perry of the Perry Properties Group at eXp, and it has been a pleasure to share this information with you. I hope you have a wonderful day. Cheers to green and growing. It's a great life.